Okay, so good morning, everybody. Good evening, and once again, welcome back in today's class. It's batch CIS CSM batch 1 day 2. So yesterday we discussed about something I can say value, organization, service, value co-creation. We see that what is value mean something similar, and then we see about the service offering and relationship. Now I'm bringing something on the ITL and ITSM perspective as well. First few days will be more on the theoretical part. Might be this week we are just discussing more on theory part. Today ITL or possibly tomorrow ITL part will be over, and then we'll move to the ServiceNow domain. Okay. So service mean, as we discussed, it is a enabling value co-creation which a customer by the facilitating customer output that customer need without taking the ownership of the cost and the risk. This is we already discussed yesterday, so I'm not going to repeat this. But what is service management? Because this particular concept, this particular topic is called CSM, customer service management. Customer, we discussed yesterday that the person who purchase a service is a customer. But what do you mean by the word service management? Madhure, what do you think? What is service management?
Managing the service portfolio of that customer or for that customer.
I'm a dumb guy. I need some simple, easy answers. I don't want any fancy answers to be understand.
So service management would mean that whatever IT requests or tickets that are generated in your environment,
Only
the
I
service.
think
Given ServiceNow is vast, now it can be HR, security.
we are not talking about service
Facilities.
now. We're just talking about service management.
Yeah, I think it'll mostly be IT service management.
But we're discussing CSM, customer service management.
Right.
Okay, Anita, what do you think? What is service management? See, no answer is a wrong answer. But I want to go up to that level where we all start thinking exact what we're looking for, instead of going some different words here and there. Yes, Anita, what do you think? What is service management?
Processes used to manage delivery services.
To manage deliveries. Okay. Chandramani, what do you think?
Which an organization can provide to its consumer, maybe consumer or end user, we can say.
Not customers.
It can be customers as well. So end users comes as consumer or customers.
But okay, okay. That's fine. Okay. So Kwinder, what do you think? Okay, so Kwinder is on the mute now. Okay. So what, as per the ITSM, what is the meaning of the service management? Why, when we are not well, might be you have some issue with your dental part or your eye parts or your heart part, you go to a specialized doctor always. You don't go in a physician or normal medical doctor. You go to the specialized. Why? Because we know that only this person is the right person who can help us and can sort out our problem. This is what the service management says. It is a set of specialized organization capabilities for providing value to the customer in the form of service. Now, if I say why you come to me for the training, might be you say, Atul, we read about you and you are the right person who can tell us, who can teach us about the techno-functional part of CSM. If might be tomorrow, Madhur say, Atul, can you give me a SAP training as well? Sorry, I can't give because I'm not specialized in that one, or I don't have that capabilities to deliver that. Why specialized? Because nowadays it is a demand of the customer that I want to go only and only to this particular person because I know that this person has a specialized capabilities for providing the value. Now value means, which we discussed yesterday, perceived benefits, usefulness or importance of something in the form of the services. Now what we are doing here, we are exchanging our thoughts, we are exchanging our ideas, we are exchanging our knowledge. So that in the form of the service. Knowledge sharing is like a service we are doing. Why you are talking to me and I'm talking to you? Because we have a specialized capabilities. I know that these guys are expert in this area. If tomorrow I have some finance question, I'll go to Madhur because he's finance manager in his company. Can you help me out to understand this particular part? So this is what called the service management. And when service plus service management work with a service, it become a complete set. Now, what is important here? Developing and specialized organizational capabilities mentioned in the definition require nature of value. Now you come to me and say, Atul, can you provide the ServiceNow training? But you want to know that what value Atul can provide. I said, sorry, I did not provide the development training. I provide only techno-functional training. This is what nature of value. Ronald says, I need only that information. I don't want to go in the deep technical part. Number one. Second, the nature and the scope of stakeholder involved. Everybody who is in this training have only one thing in mind about they need to be learned CSM from the ServiceNow perspective. This is what you guys are important here. Right? If you think that iPhone open an office in a very rural area of village, do you think that it will work out for them? No, because in rural area people have no idea that what is iPhone and how much costly it is. So it is important when we talk about the management, it is important that we need to be understand our stakeholder as well and the scope as well. We have scope in this training, guys. We are just going to be discuss about CSM, nothing else. No ITSM, no FSM, no GRC, no HRSD. We're just going to be discuss about the CSM. This is what is this and how value creation is enabled to the service. I can do one thing. I can just read the slides and say, guys, okay, today's day has been done. But what is intention? If I put anything, I want to understand your thoughts as well, because this is what the value creation will come in the picture. Examples, case studies, discussion, practical questions. These are the things that how the value creation is enabled. Otherwise, I can say, okay, guys, this is a ServiceNow docs. Go and read it. If you have any doubt, just let me know. Will that create any value? No. The value will be created if we sit together and discuss with each other. Guys, I'm not understanding what is this mean of customer. Can you help me to understand this thing? This is what the meaning of the specialized organization capabilities. Now, if I move forward a little bit, then what is ITIL and ITSM stands mainly here? ITIL led the ITSM industry with the guidance, training, certification program. That's fine. Nowadays, it's like 5 years now. In 2019, if I'm not wrong, ITIL 4 has been released. Remember, it is not ITIL V4. No, it is ITIL. Sorry, it is ITIL 4. So if someone says I'm an ITIL V4 certified, give a slap and say that there's nothing called ITIL V4. It's ITIL 4. And it is important. Why I'm saying? Because if we consultant, we as a consultant did not follow the right terminology, then forget anybody will do the right for us. It's my responsibility. That is why I'm saying that when Madhu you say that customer service, you say service management is IT, only IT. Why? I can say that in our families we are doing the service management. My kid come to me and say, Dad, can you help me to do the math question? Because he know that my dad has a special capabilities to sort out this math problem for me. Kids come to us, my toy is not working, can you make it own? Can you repair it? Why? Because they think that we have a special capabilities to sort that part by providing the services to fixing that toy and giving them back to the kids. This is what is important here. So what it say, ITIL 4 bring up reshaping of the establishment ITSM practices context of customer experience. How to make a good customer experience, value streams and digital transformation, as well as now the ITIL 4 using lean, agile and DevOps. Means ITIL V3 was just about the how the services can be set up, a life cycle. But ITIL 4 says no, that is not going to work. We have to be think about the customer experience as well, digital transformation as well. Plus, if something is more in my system, then how we can use the lean or need to be agile and DevOps in that area. This is what the purpose of ITIL 4 has been come in the picture. And still there are companies who are using ITIL V3 only. Because it's a different way of transition actually. Now, what is the key concepts in the service management? What is this? One thing need to be understand importantly here in the CSM. It's about value. Value is the key here. If you did not get the value of your money, value of your time, you will not come back to that person, that organization. You will not buy that product. You will not buy that services again in your life, because that is not worth it. What let's say key concept of service management, and these are the text you are seeing. It is I bring it from the this is ITIL 4 wiki only, so you can go and read it from there itself. A shared understanding of key concept and terminologies by organization and individual. Why they say shared understanding? What do you think? Why they say shared understanding? Any idea? It means, now let's say example. Madhu's wife says, hey, let's go to the market and buy a new air conditioner. Okay, that's good. It's hot, so let's go. They go to the market, go to specific showrooms and inquire about the air conditioner. That shopkeeper or the salesman say that, sir, this is a good air conditioner. This is also a good one. Less consumption of the electricity and all the things will be there. And they come back. After that, they realize that let's do a little bit more R&D now. They start checking on the different websites how this air conditioner work, how this air conditioner save the value, what are the benefits of having this air conditioner, not that air conditioner. This is what is called the shared understanding. In the early days, people go blank. As a customer, we go blank to the shopkeeper. But now we're enough mature that when we go to the shop or the showroom, we have a lot of things know about that product. Then we just go and ask, I heard that this will work in the winters as well. Is it actually work? Yes, it work. This is what the shared understanding of the key concepts. You should know about that things that, okay, if I am referring something, so very simple case, if let's say Chandramani's internet is not working, he called to the service provider. Sir, your incident has been raised. Chandramani quickly understands that what is the meaning of the incident, because he is in IT and he knows that what is the meaning of the incident and how it's progressed now further. This is what it's mainly come in the shared understanding. By the organization, individuals is critical to effective use of guidance of address real world service management challenges. If we and the organization both have a understanding about the concepts, only then as a customer we can provide the actual challenges and companies can work on this particular part. So what it includes: organization, we discussed yesterday; service provider, we done; service consumer, who consume that service, the last person who actually use that service; product, what has been sold to the customer or what is available in the form of the services or some configuration; services, we already discussed; service relationship, that how this two organization work with each other; service relationship, and then value, outcome, cost and risk. Because in the CSM, service is important, consumer is important. These two terms are important and customer is also important. Don't assume that customer and consumer are same. At least in the CSM, in the ServiceNow area, don't assume this thing. These two are the two different, I can say, two different areas in CSM. They both have a different principles in the working area. So don't assume that both are the same. Both are the different actually. Then what ITSM bring for ITIL ITSM bring for us? So what they say outcome means a tangible or intangible. In this training, I am sharing my knowledge. Can you touch it? No. But if I say, okay, guys, come to my place, we will have a dinner together. We order a lot of things. That is a tangible. Outcome can be tangible. When after office hours, when you go back to home, your kids come and hug you. They're getting a output, a value, a sense of love, sense of care. That is intangible. Output and outcome, two different things. Outcome, a result of stakeholder enabled by one or more outputs. I need to be clear this CSM exam, that is output. But what is the outcome of this training? I'm getting that value. I'm getting that experience. I'm getting that real-time examples. I'm getting the real-time challenges. This is what the outcome. Cost. You have to pay something. Nothing is free in this world. This is what the costing part says. Process. These are small things, so I'm not asking it, but definitely I come back to you on this report. Process. I remember that process means when you do some work and these activities are interrelated with each other. This training has a process. Morning 5 o'clock training start. 1 hour. To and fro question answer. On time fees submission. Reminders on the WhatsApp group if you're not coming. Sharing the documentation on the WhatsApp group. These all are the interrelated because process give you the outcome. Sorry, output. and it can take one or more inputs, and definitely can give you one and more outputs as well. And it work in the sequencing and dependency as well. I can't take you on the last topic of the CSM today without telling you the base. Might be Anita or Madhure are very new in the ServiceNow ecosystem. So I have to be go step by step. But Ronald says, Atul, I'm working in the system for the last 7 years. I know ServiceNow. Can you move to CSM? No. There is a dependency. Clear, everybody? Doubt, question, clarification. Sorry. Doubt, question, clarification.
So far, so good.
Okay. Anita? Doubt, question. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Now, ITL 4 comes with a different motto, and it is different from the ITL V3. ITL 4 is a framework which provide an holistic approach to service management and focus on, this is a keyword here, end to end, from demand to value. What do you mean by the word end to end from demand to value? Anybody? End to end service management from demand to value.
I feel probably from demand to value, customer needs to the value
Mm-hmm.
they receive.
But why end to end?
I feel end to end, like from the customer needs,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to the value that the customer will get from it.
Okay. What do you think, Sukhvinder?
Atul. So in my view, I mean, it's end-to-end, meaning starting from the demand when we have demand for anything, and it provides step-by-step guidance how we reach out to the value stage. So there are steps in between.
Yeah, बहुत typical answer. मुझे fancy answer चाहिए. Easy.
Okay.
I need some easy answer. What do you think, Ronald?
So right from the time a customer requests for a particular service to be delivered to them,
Only
till the
request.
time, yeah, I mean that's when you start off with the demand. Is basically requesting the service.
Okay.
To
What do
the
you think?
time,
Good. Sorry, good.
sorry, yeah, to the time through various activities or processes that service is delivered to them, which brings in the value that they intended to achieve.
Okay. Chandramani, what do you think?
Yeah. So from the point they requested something till the fulfillment, what?
But why it's come from demand?
Because something which they require.
Okay. ठीक है. Good. So now let's take example. I found there is a demand in the market for a CSM batch. I go to a lot of different areas, read different blogs, YouTube channels, and I did not find that anybody providing a training of CSM from the techno-functional perspective. Then I reach out to a few of my friends to find out that it is actually in demand or not. People, I ask few friends and say yes, we need something. Even people approach me, can you, do you teach IT, do you teach HRSD, do you teach GRC item something? I said no. It means there's a demand of this thing, that people want to be learned CSM. Okay, that's fine. Now what is end to end? To give a value to my customers, to give a value to my stakeholders, I prepared the complete agenda, day-wise agenda. That batch is going to be start on this particular day, this much time, this much fees, and this is the day-wise day agenda for you. Now, demand is there, end-to-end management has been started, and we are delivering the value every day. Small value every day. This is what the ITIL 4 says. Earlier it was just ठीक है, service है, pick up किया, value दिया. But now they're saying let's find out the demand as well. Can we generate the demand? Might be we can generate the demand as well. If demand is there, then go for the value. But what I found, the demand of CSM is very less in the market. But that's fine. There are demand, but let's consumer on that particular area. So this is what the ITIL 4 says, end-to-end service management from demand to value. And to achieve this, they have two things, SVS and SVC. Mainly they says 4-dimension model. 4 means these are the 4 pillars of ITIL 4. Organization and the people. Neither alone people can help work out, neither alone organization can work out. They both need to be come together if they want to be achieve a value from a demand. We need a good IT, good information technology. Technology is a key here. Now if you pick up any area, technology is there. Earlier we have a screwdrivers, normal manual screwdrivers. Now we have a drill machines completely. Put the screw and just press, screw done. What is that? That is technology. Partner and supplier. Two things, partner and supplier. We all are working as a partner here. If you did not join the batch, there will be no one in the class. But if I will not be there, again there's no purpose of the class. So we are partner and we are supplier as well. And both are required. Some companies work as in the partnership, some company working as a supplier format. And we need the processes on the place. We need processes on the place. Change management, incident management, request management, knowledge management, deployments, infrastructure management, risk management, planning, portfolio. These are all of the processes. We need that on the place. Without that, we can't move forward. This is what the 4-dimension model means. These are the key pillars of this particular ITIL 4. And what next it says? SVC and SVS. SVC says operating model which outline the key activities required to respond to demand and facilitate the value realization through the creation and management of product and service. Matlab, I'll pick up this later. Let's come to this area first. SVS. So that when we understand this, it is easy for understand this particular part. SVS. To do any work, there are few principles. There are few guidelines. There are few founding things. This is what SVS says. Service value system. How all components and activity work together. Goal is one, is value. If you notice this, demand, value. Both have a same rule, same fundamentals, same principle that I need to be deliver a value to my customers. So now if I say in this batch, we are using SVS as well. Atul, how? We have a guiding principles. Means I tell you guys, it is important for everybody to understand or to go through the basics of ITIL and ITSM. You should know that is. What is that? That is guiding principle. We have a governance. No gossips, no unnecessary message, no good morning, no birthday message in either the WhatsApp group or in the chat group. That is a governance required. If you are absent for the content 3 or 4 days, I have a right to remove you from the group. If you put unnecessary content in the group, or if you ask unnecessary question which is not relevant to topic, might be we're discussing about CSM and Donald said, Atul, did you watch the match yesterday? How was the match? How this is related to our topic? So this is what in the governance part. Practices. Remember, read, do the practical. This is what the practice is. And then improvement. Give me a feedback. Atul, yes, it is good. Can you improve? Can you add this much as well in your discussions so that we can understand this part as well? This is what the improvement come here. If we follow all these things, we reach to the value. If I start talking or gossiping with each other, oh, Ronald, how are you doing? How's your family? How Anita, how are your family? It's good already. What you have prepared in the dinner or these things. We are not able to complete our batch on time. Then everybody says, Atul, you put a lot of gossips in the chat, in the discussions. You wasted our time. So to make sure that we deliver the value, we have to follow these 4 things. And by bringing these 4 things, we have to go a little bit more internal level now. Demand, let's engage the people during the planning phase as well, or improvement phase. From engage, we'll go to design. Let's design that service. Do the build. Deliver it. So now planning part has been done because I was the only one who was doing the planning. Now I am engaging everybody in the discussions. I reached out to my friend as well that can you see these agendas look good? He said yes, it's look good. Now we're in the building phase. Every day we are sharing some knowledge and building that value, delivering it. If you have a question, you ask me. That is what support come here. And you may say, Atul, can you add this topic as well in the CSM part? Or can you show us a little bit more in the CSM discussions? That is what improvement. And when we this 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, then we're delivering product and services. A product to kuch nahi hai yahan pe, but services are there. And by using that services, you're getting value. If you are missing the class, it's your responsibility to be cover that part, not mine. It means you are missing that some value here. Service is there, but you are not using their services. You're not listening. I'm not sure that everybody is on the online mode. I'm not sure that everybody is sleeping or walking or talking or eating or what they are doing. But we're getting the services at the last, and from that using such services, we are achieving the value. Clear everybody till this point? Doubt, question? I always say in my trainings, and I'm sure that I'll know this thing, that if you did not ask any question, it is your loss, not mine. I will be more happy if you do not ask any question. So better ask the questions. Clear everybody? Yes or no?
Yes, Atul.
Sukhwinder, Ronald, Madhure,
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Anita. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. Only 2 slides are left. Then we go to the ServiceNow ecosystem. Now ITIL 4 gives us the 34 practices. And I'm not going to be compare ITIL 4 and ITIL V3. And neither we are going much in the deep dive of this because this is just a basics to build a base for everybody. 34 practices, few are the general practices, which is applicable for everybody. You start any of the business, any of the company you start, any of the startup you start, these things are required. Strategy management, portfolio, architecture, financial, workforce, continuous improvement, risk management are the base. Without this, nobody can work out. Then we need service management practices. How a customer, how the consumer, how an end user, how an IT user can reach out to me and I can help them to solve their problem. And service, I'm saying ITIL 4 introduced business analysis as a practice. Business analysis as a practice. Catalog management, design, SLA, availability, capacity, service desk, incident, change, problem, request, validation, testing. These are the service management related to the services we are providing. We need to provide to the customers, consumers, end users, IT users. And finally, in the background, we have a technical management practices for the deployment perspective, software development, SDLC perspective, how to maintain the infrastructure and platform. That practice is there. We're not going in deep dive of these things, because this is just a basics we need to be understand. Generally, when we talk about the ITSM, we pick up these things: change, release, problem, and all things will be there. Okay. Now, last slide. How this value insight work? We are here now. Every day we have one thing in our mind to get the value. Might be Ronald says, Atul, I know everything about ITIL 4. I'm ITIL 4 certified guy. But still, when we discuss the things in a group, we come to know a lot of new things as well. This is what value, focus on value. Progress iteratively with feedback. Why I say, guys, any doubt, question, clarification? I want to get your feedback. Collaborate and promote visibility. More we discuss, more we get visibility about the topic. Think and work holistically. This is what I said yesterday. If you have any doubt, don't reach out to me one-to-one on the WhatsApp. Put the question in the WhatsApp group first. This is what the holistic approach. So that everybody can see that I am facing some issue and I need some answer. Keep it simple and practical. When I ask any question, don't make it a complicated definition. Everybody is so mature here that they can go on the internet and find out the answer. But we need to make it as a simple and practical to be understand. And finally, optimize and automate. Definitely it is not, automation is not in our ecosystem in training, but optimization definitely there. Might be bring some more close examples to optimize that knowledge. Real-time examples, day-to-day examples to optimize that knowledge. This is what the way that value has been built up. To build this value, we have a SVC and SVS on the place. How this work? Because we have a ITIL 4 on the place. Why ITIL 4? Because we have need a service management. Why need a service management? Because we have services to the customer, consumer, in the form of the product, services, service, product offering. All these things are there. And here we complete our ITL and ITSM topic. Doubt, question and clarification. Don't worry, we still have a time. Yes, guys, doubt, question, clarification.
Nothing from my side, Atul.
Okay.
So, Atul, how does this CSM relates to the things we discussed
Yes.
and where it comes?
Okay. CSM is very different part. IT, mainly ITL and ITSM work in the IT ecosystem. If I say the CSM, the background is ITSM only. Incident, change, problem. Okay. When I'll give me just might be one more day. When we reach on the CSM topics, then these things will be easy to understand. As an end customer, as a consumer, if I have any issue in the product or in the services, I raise a complaint. In the background, that has an incident. My services has been restored. In the background, they may be fixed. They put a change on the place. Why we discuss these concepts? Because for us in the CSM perspective, these things are important. Services, outcome, output, price, processes, cost, relationship. These are important for us. Consumer, stakeholders, customers. These are the basic concepts to be clear in this particular part. In the CSM course, main things are fundamental definition need to be understood. Implementation का बहुत easy है, but the core concepts are tough to be understood because you have to be think from the customer perspective now, not from the IT users perspective. Incident नहीं है. In the front end, it is not an incident, but in the back end, it is incident only. When we go more deep dive, you will get confused. अतुल फिर ITSM और CSM में फर्क क्या? There is a what is the difference between these two? We will discuss this part as well. That why there is a need of having two different things. One is for ITSM and one is for CSM. So hold for some more time, might be day or two. Then we come back on this particular part, and then you understand that why these concepts come in the picture. ठीक है, चंद्रमणि? Okay. Now what is Microsoft Excel? Anita, what is Microsoft Excel? Yes, Anita, what is Microsoft Excel?
I don't know how to define it.
Well,
But it's part of Microsoft products. One can use it to do calculation. You can use it with like a spreadsheet that you can use to do different things, especially calculation.
okay. What is WhatsApp?
Is a tool to connect with people, share ideas.
Okay. What is Microsoft Word? Madhurya?
Microsoft Word is a tool which can be used to jot down your ideas or letters or kind of replace paper for certain activities.
Okay. It's a tool. Very nice.
Yeah.
So what is ServiceNow? What do you think? What is ServiceNow?
ServiceNow is a platform to provide various services, like IT services, for example.
Okay. Only IT services.
For example, it has different modules in it which can be used to provide those specific services.
Okay. What else you think, Sukhvinder?
Yeah, same. It's a cloud-based platform wherein we can create applications or customize the existing applications or features.
Acha ji, customization. What is the meaning of the customization?
Customization to tweak something. So to tweak something as per the requirement.
And what is the meaning of tweak?
Change.
What's change? I want to put a dot. Is it customization?
A dot. Sorry, I didn't get you. Dot.
I
As
want to put a dot in my incident management form. Is it a customization?
you mean change the form or what?
I want to put a dot on my incident form.
Okay.
Is it a customization?
No, that will be change.
Then why you only say because change means customization, tweaking is a change, and tweaking means customization. Right? You only saw it now that customization is tweaking something. Tweaking means change something.
Right. Right.
So ultimately it's become a customization.
Right.
So
So
now
in that sense, I think change would be to add something new. And
now
customization is just
now you're changing your words. Customization to tweak to change, and now you're saying change means something addition or deletion something, right?
right.
Ronald, what do you think?
So ServiceNow is a platform that allows delivery of services to internal and external users.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? What else? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think I would just stick to that for now.
Okay. Chandramani, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a platform which provides capability to create applications, and they provide out-of-the-box applications which can be used for supporting various areas like HR, IT.
Why we need service now?
We needed to organize our things in an organization. Maybe
I can do in the Excel sheet as well.
yeah, but it has additional capabilities like your automation comes in.
I can do macros in the Excel sheet.
Yeah, not with that capabilities or what we can say end user results.
Okay.
If I'm using an Excel sheet to track an incident, I don't have the collaborations over there, right? So I don't have assignment groups. I don't have visibility of
There's a company called Satyam, right? When that case come of Satyam, I heard, and I'm sure that is true because I read in the newspaper as well. Satyam maintain their balance sheet in the Excel sheet only.
Oh.
They did not use. This is what I read in the newspaper as well.
Yeah, that is the end result of Satyam is not so good, right? So that is what.
Yeah, that's fine. But question that they are using Excel sheet, not any tool to maintain their balances.
Yeah.
Good. So we got a good thoughts. We started with the Microsoft Excel. That what is Excel is like a tool to keep track of your doing the calculations or table formats kind of things. Then something has been added by Madhure. Then Sukhvinder tried to be put a little bit more, but he himself now confused in the words customization, tweak, change, all things. Then Chandramani says that HLSG, GRC kind of things, and will also put something more. Why this question come in the discussion and why I poke you? I'll not say that I'm asking you, I'm poking you. Because my intention was to confuse you, not to clear your thoughts now. So now I'm sure Sekundir, you are thinking why I put the word customization, then I said tweak, then I said change, and now I'm in confusion that what is the right word here. This is what important for us as a consultant. This is what I learned from experience. I was in one of the workshop, and in my workshop there's a person from the ServiceNow as well. So generally we do sometime we do the collaborative workshops as well. And it was CSDM I was taking care of that particular part. So I'm telling my customer that this is a CSDM and this is the business application services, and all the things will be there. By mistake, I used the wrong terminologies in the discussion. Instead of the application service, I was saying business application always, because I thought that both look similar. क्या फर्क पड़ा था definitions में कौन जाता है? Then that person picked me up and said, stop now. You're using the wrong terms in the discussions. I said, what wrong? He gave me these examples. See, you are at this place, you need to be called the business application, you're saying application services. That is wrong. Then he told me one thing, if you as a consultant are not clear on the terms, nobody can help you on that particular part. And that is the prime reason that if you go and say, people say, I'm using Snow, but I say I'm using ServiceNow. Because I know fundamentally Snow and ServiceNow are two different things. Not the same thing. Normal tea and green tea, two different things, two different purposes. Normal tea give you caffeine. Green tea burn your this tummy part and relax your weight as well. Two different concepts. So now if I come back to this particular topic, intention is not to be know about the service now. Intention is to know that what and why service now. We need some tool. Let me give you example now. In the very old days, 90s I'm talking about, 1990, when this landline has been reduced in our houses, in our places. I'm sure everybody go through that particular phase. And I'm sure that everybody know that when when a landline get installed in our house, we have a small diary which we keep under our telephones. And what the diary contains? The diary contains the phone numbers of everybody. Every relative's phone number is there. Why? Because we can't remember everybody's phone number now. In the initial 90s, when this landline started, only limited people have phones. So it is easy to be remember. But now everybody has a phone. Everybody has a mobile phone. And I can openly ask, we are 6 people here in this training. How many of us remember more than 5 phone numbers? I'm sure nobody is there to be remember 5 phone numbers. We even don't remember the phone number of our parents as well. It's already saved. Maximum 1 or 2. Why? Because now what happened? The tool has been changed. So the diary was not diary only. The diary was a tool to record that number. Then we see a progression in the diaries as well. Earlier it came in normal diaries. Then these diaries publication start thinking, can we make this diaries more better? They start putting the symbols of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So that if anybody's name starts with A, you just use that paper only to write A. Easy for searching. That's again a tool enhancement. There is nothing, it's a tool. Then more enhancements has been come in the diaries. I want to remember the phone numbers, plus I want to remember the birthday and the anniversaries as well. They start putting calendar in the diaries for the next year. And then start people marking the round on the dates. And under that they have a column, anniversary and birthday. People start writing Ronald's birthday on this day, Chandramani birthday on this day, Sukhvinder's wedding ceremony on this day, or the anniversary on this day. Again, it's a tool. Enhancement has been done. Then earlier small diaries came, 30-40 pages came that get filled. Now they start building the heavy diaries, 20 or sorry 20 I'm saying 100-200 pages diary. This is what is important. Why the planner diaries came in the picture, so that people can plan their things accordingly. And now we plan the things in our mobile phone. We have reminders, we have Outlook. So this is what? This is the tool enhancements come in the picture. So in the same manner, why ServiceNow come in the picture? Because there was nothing which help us to record the things. If you ask me practically, ServiceNow is just a tool for me, where I only create a record, I only update the record, I only move the record to the next level, but physical work and the tool work hand in hand. Right now GPS are there, maps are there. You start your GPS when you just sit in your car, and GPS help you to reach to the destination. It is a tool. Earlier people use the physical map paper. Like the people who love tracking, they still use the physical map paper. Do you think that on the borders they're using the GPS? No, they are still using the paper map. That this is the LOC, this is LOC, this is this is that. So this is what the tool here. So now we are going to pick up the ServiceNow as a platform. Platform is a separate word now. ServiceNow is a tool which help me to record my things, progress my things, give me a clear picture. At any point of time, I can go and see what is the exact situation of my records. But my physical work and my tool are two different things. This is what we have to be understand. Clear. I'm not selling, I'm not doing any sales pitch here, but we're understanding the concept why this tool come in the pictures. Alarm clocks are the tools example. Earlier we have a faith on our nature. In the morning, when a cock give a like a big sound, people say, okay, it's day has been started, now let's get up. But it was not sure that it is 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Then this alarm clock come in the picture. You can put one alarm, two alarm. Now we have alarm in our mobile phones. Go ahead, Sukhvinder.
Yeah. So is ServiceNow a tool or a platform?
Both. Second
Okay.
part we will discuss tomorrow. Why I'm saying a platform.
Okay.
Okay. Initially it is a tool to capture something. Why it called as a platform now? Because it has a lot of capabilities plus. So I guess Chandramani says that you can build your own applications or you can build your own things on the top of that. That is it's become a platform. What is Android? Is a tool or a platform?
It's a platform
Why?
because on top of Android is operating system. So on
Correct.
top of that, we can build up various applications.
On the top of, or I can say with the support of that platform, you can build application,
Right. Yeah.
right? So something similar is in the ServiceNow as well.
Okay.
We'll pick up this tomorrow, ServiceNow introduction. But the base is clear to everybody, right? Or doubt, question, clarification.
Clear.
Okay, good. No other question, doubt, clarification. Anita, Madhure, Chandramani, Ronald, Sukhvinder.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, all good.
Like,
Okay, so let me stop the recording and we'll take attendance now.